I decided to practice law initially because I wanted to become a criminal defense attorney. So I started out my legal background as a criminal defense attorney. I kind of segued away from helping out people who have been charged with crimes to helping out people who had been involved in accidents. So really, why I chose my particular field is ultimately it's because I like helping out people. I like being able to make a change in their lives. And this is a profession where I can make a change in people's lives. I can give them dignity, I can restore hope, I can give them financial comfort, and these are the things that make my profession as a personal injury attorney really rewarding. So that's why I chose personal injury in particular. Early on in my career, I had a fascination about police motorcycles. I don't know what it was, but I thought it was really cool to be a cop and to be riding a motorcycle. And typically they always rode Harley Davidsons. So early on in my career, I bought a Harley Davidson, not because I wanted to be a motorcycle cop, but because I thought it was a really cool profession and I liked the dignity associated with riding a motorcycle when you're a police officer. And so my first bike was exactly what police officers ride now in terms of a Harley Davidson. And that led me to somehow getting connected to the motorcycle community. I mean, just being a rider to starting to segue in to the motorcycle community. And I liked the people in the motorcycle community, and they started coming to me, gravitating towards me because they knew I could help them out because I was an attorney and because I rode a motorcycle, and they thought maybe that I would have better insight and a better understanding of the concerns that they face as motorcyclists on the roads here in New York. So that was how it kind of initiated. That's how it kind of developed. And then I thought, well, what should I do to really attract motorcyclists? Because I know I can help them out. I thought that my competition was weak and not attentive and lacked the compassion that I think that I have. And so I thought, well, what if I called myself Motorcycle Mike? And my friends started calling me Motorcycle Mike. And then kind of just started to take off on its own, you know. And now, you know, when I walk into grocery stores or I walk to through airline terminals, people are like, hey, aren't you Motorcycle Mike? And I get a big kick out of that, but yes, I say yes, I'm Motorcycle Mike. 6.5 years ago, I was driving to work at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, like I've been doing for the last 30 plus years. And I came to a stop at a red light, literally 150 yards from this office. And I was stopped at the light waiting for turn green, and that's the last thing I recall. I woke up in the hospital 4 days later. I was unconscious for 4 days, and when I woke up in the hospital, I had learned what happened. I had learned that somebody hit me from behind who was doing 60 miles an hour, and she sent my car 350 feet through a major intersection. Fortunately, I was not T-boned, but in any other cars. And it was a tough experience for me because I've always represented clients that had been injured, but now I was a victim as well. I had a bleed on my brain. I had to have an organ removed as a result of the impact. I had 12 broken bones, and it was a long recovery, but it just gave me more of a better appreciation, although I thought I had a really good appreciation to begin with, but it gave me a even better appreciation of the battles that my clients face in terms of recovering from injuries, because now I was trying to recover from my injuries as well. To do a good job in this profession, you need to be somewhat anal retentive. And by that, I mean you can leave no stone unturned. And you have to pursue every case as if it's your only case, your only client. And I've done that. That's been my guiding principle. Every client that I represent is my only client. I have no other clients. Even though I may have other clients, I want my clients to believe that I'm their only attorney. I have no other clients that I represent. and I return all my phone calls. I'm obsessive about returning my phone calls. I'm obsessed about responding to all of my clients' emails and texts, and letting them know that I'm with them step by step throughout this process, and sometimes it can be a multi-year process. I want my clients to know that I'm accessible. Even when I'm not in the office, I'm accessible. Wherever I am, I'm accessible. I think that the really gratifying cases, not just one case, are the cases where I can make a change in a person's life, right? I can help them not only on the road to recovery, but I can give them financial assistance or financial help so that they never have to worry about how they're going to feed their family, how they're going to pay their bills, how they're going to meet their financial obligations. And when I am able to settle a case and give a client a sum of money where they'd never have to worry about how they're going to provide for the family, how they're going to pay the bills, that is, to me, really by far the most rewarding thing that I do in this profession. Nowadays, you can't be a jack of all trades. You really have to be a master of one, because there's so much you need to know. There's so many pitfalls that you may not know about if you don't do this on a full-time basis. Personal injury is all that I do. It's all that I know. When it comes to personal injury, I know everything about personal injury in terms of what I need to do, how I need to get the case from its initiation to its successful conclusion. And you just cannot, in this day and age, be capable of handling multiple areas of the law. It's just too complicated. There's too many pitfalls. There's too many responsibilities. There's too many concerns. All that I do, all that our firm does here, is personal injury, representing victims of accidents, victims of professional negligence. So I think that really separates us from our competition, because we don't do anything else. This is our area of expertise, and we're really good at it. When you're hurt in an accident, we have to identify the responsible parties, and then we file a lawsuit. And you don't have a second go at this. Okay, that one lawsuit has got to be successful, because you're not going to have a second opportunity. You may have another accident, which will result in another lawsuit, but when we bring a lawsuit, it's because our client was hurt, and now we're trying to get our client compensation for their injuries, and it's a one opportunity. It's a one and done, and there's no second opportunities in this profession. Aside from taking care of your health, obviously that's the most important thing you need to do, to take care of your health. I used to say, just get better, and then when you feel up to it, come on in and we'll meet each other and we'll move forward. But nowadays, I don't feel that way. My thought process changed over the years. And the reason why it's changed over the years is because nowadays, everything is caught on surveillance cameras, ring cameras, street cameras, people's cell phones. And that's evidence that we want to preserve immediately. So now I tell clients, as soon as you're ready to get into our office, or if you can't, we'll come to your house, the sooner the better, because likely there's going to be a surveillance camera, a ring camera, a street camera that's captured your incident. And I'm going to want to get my hands on that film or that video, because that's evidence that over a period of time may disappear, and we don't want that to happen. So I tell clients, when you feel up to it, you're ready to meet with us, we should meet right away. I think that we really have an exceptional team here. We have really dedicated, bright, engaging people here, support staff, paralegals, attorneys, and we all like each other, and we all spend time with each other outside the office, and I think that is a result of just picking the right people to be a part of this team here. And we've done really good work in that respect, and that's why there's no turnover here. And that's unusual for any business, let alone law firm. And we just don't have that here because of taking care of each other. We have offices here on Long Island and in New York City, and we represent, nowadays, so much of the interaction with clients is done either in person or via Zoom or FaceTime. We represent clients who are from upstate New York, represent clients that are from Manhattan and the Queens and Brooklyn, Westchester, and nowadays, because of how technological the profession has become, it doesn't matter where our clients reside, even if they reside outside of the state, we're able to assist them as long as there's an action that can be brought in New York State. Then wherever the client comes from is really kind of irrelevant. I'm Motorcycle Mike. I'm always on your side and always there for you.